Ready?
Hi MTV, my name is Sara Feliciano.
Hey MTV, my name is Sanjeev Diwan.
And we're getting married March 3rd. Very interesting, I'm Puerto Rican.
And I'm Indian, so we're having an Indo-Rican event.
Yes, we are. Basically, we met at work.
Oh wait, we didn't introduce Stewie.
Oh yeah, this is our little doggy.
This is Stewie Diwan Feliciano.
Feliciano.
He has a hyphenated last name.
Because he's a mixed dog as well. He's a Morkie and a Yorkie. He's a Morkie.
He's a Morkie and a Yorkie.
A Morkie and a Yorkie. Okay. So basically we met at work. And it was, first reaction to him was, he's really, really cute, but, he looks Indian. I think he has a girlfriend. It's not going to work. So, but then again, we ended up having a company trip where they paid for us to go to Florida, a beautiful resort. And we were supposed to bring we were allowed to bring
We each were allowed to bring a guest. And coincidentally, we just ended up going single, and I had nothing to do with that.
Yeah,
it was just
nothing at all. He
was
was dating somebody else.
It was fate.
And, yeah.
It was fate. It was fate. So we ended up going, and we were both single. I bought a friend of mine, a guy friend, and she went by herself, and we had a good time. I tried to persuade her to come out while we were there, and
I was playing very, very, very hard to get.
She was playing hard to get, and eventually I persuaded her, and she came out.
Me to the beach.
Yeah, and we ended up on the beach together, and led to our first kiss.
Yes, very romantic.
And the rest was history. We've been inseparable ever since. And we no longer work at that company, but now we live together.
Yeah.
And we're engaged.
And it wasn't easy at first. I mean, our cultures and our religions are, very different. So, I mean, his parents being Hindu, my parents being Christian, and me being brought up Christian, it wasn't easy at first. But we kind of figured out that we have a lot of similarities and our values are the same. And I think that's what's pretty much kept us together all these years.
We dated now for 4 years before we got engaged, almost 4 years, and it was not easy to come to the decision to actually go through with it.
Not easy at all.
But I think that at the end of the day, our relationship was strong enough to make that decision for us, because we couldn't be without each other. So we made the decision. We're now engaged, and of course, we had to break it to our families. I grew up.
Him asking for my dad's hand in marriage was my hand in marriage. I'm sorry. It's not easy.
Your dad's hand in marriage.
My dad. My hand.
Yeah. So let's just say it wasn't the most comfortable experience. His reaction to me asking for her hand in marriage. I think he was a little afraid because he wasn't too sure about the Indian culture, and I think he might have thought there was some voodoo involved. I think he thought I was going to, steal her culture. Her Christianity was going to be, gone, and she's going to be wearing saris every day and making roti and with the red dot on her head. And
totally not the way he is. I mean, we respect each other's cultures and religions, and it works out really, really well with us. I mean, we have that kind of understanding. So, it's never been an issue in our relationship. And coming to that, I mean, we're having our wedding at the Woodbury Country Club, and we're having our 2 separate ceremonies and 2 separate receptions. The morning ceremony is going to be the Christian ceremony, and basically very small reception, very small ceremony, 75 people, basically the people that I grew up with in church. And it's going to be very nice. Like I said, very, very intimate reception, and then after that will be
we'll have a little bit of a break, and then we'll have the barat.
Well, prior to barat, I'm doing the henna.
Right, she's gonna have her henna done, and it's not gonna be with her white dress on, because that would kind of clash a little bit. So after that, we're gonna have the barat, and if you're familiar with the barat, you know that it's a rowdy event. Basically, it's a lot of dancing and singing. With a drum beat from the driveway of the country club all the way to the entrance of the hall. where both families meet, which is going to be an interesting event.
Yeah.
Because
my parents don't.
you know,
My dad doesn't dance any kind of.
Well, let's just say your parents are a little reserved, and that
Yeah.
added to the fact that they have no idea what Bhangra is,
Yeah.
which is this dance that I don't know if you've seen. Yeah. So that's going to be an interesting clash there. Hopefully it goes smoothly. Usually the groom comes up on a horse. I'm not sure. I'm a little undecided. I may come up with a horse.
I want him to go on the horse. He doesn't want to do the horse, but I want him to go on the horse.
Maybe a horse. It might be a convertible car. So yeah, we're a little undecided about that. I don't know if a horse is going to want to come out, in freezing weather. But anyway, so that's that. As far as our music and food goes, I mean, the food is going to be your typical American cuisine. We're going to have an Indian choice for those who, probably mostly on my side, obviously.
His
the family
family's
on my
vegetarian.
Side, for vegetarian and whatnot. The music is going to be the best of both worlds. It's going to be, Bhangra to merengue to salsa to
that
Bollywood.
Should be a very, very interesting mix.
To the hits that are on today, from Rihanna to Chris Brown. So everything's going to be involved. It's going to be a big explosion of music. So it's going to be like the Grammys. So that's that.
I mean, there's going to be a lot of things going on that day. I'm changing like
She's going to be
4
like changing
times.
50 times. It's like a fashion show for her.
Yeah, should be fun.
Right.
But needless to say, like, we're really excited about this wedding, and I mean, he is great, and I love him so much, and I couldn't pick anybody else to be my husband. I mean, he treats me amazing, and he would treat me like he treats his mother, and to say that says a lot. When you can say, the man that I'm with loves me as much as he would love his mother, that is key in a relationship.
Yeah, ditto. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Sarah's obviously, beautiful. That she struck my eye the first time I saw her, and
he fell in love.
Right, and ever since that day, I've been falling in love with her, inside as well as outside. So she's the best. So we plan on having a great long marriage, and we hope that you guys will be there at our Indo-Rican spectacular event. And that's it. Take care.
Have a good one.
Have a good day.
Thank you.
Take care.
Bye.
Bye-bye.